Alright, so this is Samantha Gray, Informative Speech for Mr. Jones' speech class. Before I had a problem with the stability of my video, so I'm going to have it mounted, and then my audience is going to be to the left of us, and I will scan them at the end of my speech. Here we go. Alright, so my name is Samantha Gray, and I'm going to be talking to you today about how to pick the perfect bottle of wine. And I just want to thank all of you guys for listening to me talk about my favorite thing. So I think to start it off with any occasion, you know, it's not to ask your guest or your neighbor or your friend, whoever you're drinking with, you know, it's not to ask them, do you like to drink? The question is always, what to drink? So with that being the question, I've come up with 3 simple steps on how to pick the best wine for whatever event. So, step 1, know your game plan. Always, always, always have a game plan. Know what you want to do with this bottle of wine. Know what the night holds for you. So, step 1 is easy, know your game plan. And by game plan, I mean know what to do with your bottle. Step 2, use your resources. Use your resources to pick out what bottle would be best suited for this occasion or would be best suited for sitting at home and enjoying some food by yourself. As a resource, on the paper that I gave you, I have several websites listed. I have a few stores located. We are a small town, so within a 20-mile radius, there are 2 stores located. You know, use the experts. That's what they're there for. It's their job. Just like if you have a party, you're not going to go and cook all the food for yourself. What you're going to do is you're going to hire a chef and you're going to let him do all the dirty work. Well, that's just the same for picking out a bottle of wine. Go to the experts, let them do their job. So step 2, it's just as easy as the first one. Use your resources. And then our last step that we're going to talk about is knowledge is key. After you've already picked out your bottle, you know what you're bringing your bottle to, get a little information on your bottle. Study up. Knowledge is key. So our third and final step is know some information about your bottle. Know what you're giving your guests or what you're drinking yourself. So the example that I have today is actually a red Merlot. I bought this because I have a wedding coming up. So 1, I know my occasion, I'm going to a wedding. Step 2, I told the guy at the liquor store, at Jewett Liquor Store to be exact, is what do I bring to a wedding? You know, I mean, what is that classified as? You know, I had all these questions for him, and he knew how to answer every single one. So step 2, I used my resources. I went and made sure that this was a good bottle for me. Step 3, I knew a little bit about this bottle. I know what I'm going to be serving. I know what I'm going to be drinking. It's a red Merlot. It's kind of sweet, a little bit bitter too. It's not as heavy and it doesn't have such a high alcohol content. So I use my 3 easy, simple steps to pick out my nice bottle of Merlot that I will be bringing to the wedding. So just like in every day, you want to break things down. And that's what my 3 steps will do for you. Let's review before we can close. Step 1, know your game plan. Know what you're going to be doing. Step 2, know your resources. Know what you can use. Know the questions you can ask. And then step 3, knowledge is key. Know a little bit about your bottle and know enough to kind of a conversation about it. So that concludes my speech. I hope it helped you. You are more than welcome to take those papers home with you. And I thank you guys for listening to me and kind of giving you a few helpful tips on how to pick out a bottle of wine. Thank you.